Hello, peeps. Shannon here, favorite holistic Jersey girl. What's going on? So I can tell I've been doing my vocal exercises. My Italian American Association found out that I sing. I love to sing, and they were like, "Can you sing the Italian anthem for Italian Heritage Month?" And I was like, "Yes, I can. Let me get my mic out." So I've been practicing the Italian anthem in Italian, which is a double whammy because I have to learn the Italian anthem and I have to learn Italian. So it's like, but it's really fun. So if you know another language, let me know in the comments what language you know. I think that I probably should have learned more Italian when I was younger, but that's neither here nor there. If you're catching a live, drop live. Let me know where you're tuning in from. If you're catching the replay, I'm in Jersey. Hashtag replay. Let me know where you're tuning in from. So I am exhausted today. And I know I always talk about listen, I'm not like exhausted where I don't have energy to function. I'm functioning. You can? So cool. I'm looking at other comments about languages that people speak. Very cool. I really wish I would have learned as a child because you're a sponge. I learned that in hypnosis too. You can learn so much more when you're a kid. Dang it. Next round. Anywho, so I'm kind of exhausted and I'm drinking, it's a decaf. I do not drink coffee for energy. I actually drink coffee for the taste. I know I'm weird. I don't know what to tell you. It's my beverage of choice after water. And so I woke up exhausted because I didn't go to bed till 1:30 because I did this new class and it's called Intuitive Spiritual Power Hour. And I was like, all right, so how am I going to logistically do it? I'm just going to do a Facebook Live and I'll have the group private so that long day, when somebody pays for the course, they can then be added to the Facebook group and the live video is there. Easy peasy, right? That's what I thought. So I had the class, was wonderful. And then I had a couple people who purchased upfront, but knew they wouldn't be able to watch until the replay. And then one of my other friends bought the replay. And I go to start, I sent her the, I tag her on the video and I'm like, I go to download it and the video's not there. And it's an hour video. This isn't something I could just kind of recreate off the cuff. This was energy I poured into a course. And, I was mad at myself because I'm like, why did I trust Facebook? And you can't depend on that. I should have used Zoom, going through all these things. And before it was done, I started screen recording on my iPhone. So I had to run out. So I only screen recorded 26 minutes. But this is what happened. I was in the car and I was freaking out because I'm like, what am I going to do? People paid, they already paid for this. What am I going to do? They're waiting for the replay. This is really unprofessional. I really messed up. They're not going to want to purchase from me again. All these things that went through my head, and I'm on my way to a family birthday party. So there's nothing I can really do. And at that moment I was like, this is what surrendering is. And so I kept going into Facebook thinking there was some kind of hack I could do to download. There was nothing. Once Facebook removes the media, you are screwed. Anyway, so I'm just, I try to enjoy, I enjoyed myself, but I'm thinking about it in the back of my mind. When I get home, my dog wants to play, you know how it is. And, I was gone for hours. Oh, I got low battery. I wanted to give her attention because that's the right thing to do, right? Your dog, your animal, your pet, whatever, even your kids, you're their whole world. So even because you're busy, what do they care, So I get home and I'm like, all right, you teach people intuition, right? This is what I'm saying to myself. You teach people intuition. You teach people mindset tips. Let's put it to work. So I'm just kind of breathing, and these are really the tips for you. So when something happens that it's unexpected or something that kind of, life throws you a curveball and you really can't do anything, because I thought I can't re-record. I would have to re-record it because I'd have to supply a video, but it just wouldn't be the same energy as in the moment. So, I'm doing my breath work and I'm just sitting there and I'm basically just praying for an answer and just instilling my mind. I'm just still, I'm like, what could I do? And I'm like, bing, there's where the intuition came. I remembered I had a second phone and the second phone isn't always connected. It doesn't have Facebook open. So I was like, the video is still on my Android. I ran over to the Android. It was still there. So I screen recorded on the Android And so I had half on my iPhone, half on my Android. Then my storage was full. So I had to delete my storage in order to save the video so that I could send it. I had to upload it to Google Drive. Then I had to download iMovie to merge the videos. And then I had to reformat it and then upload it to Facebook. So I didn't go to bed till 1:30 because there's just something in me. Like, if someone is expecting something from me, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to let somebody wait, especially if they trusted in me and paid for an offering that I have. So the long story short was, I'm in a spiritual coaching group today, and they were like, it's funny, you get tested to see how bad you really want it. And I thought about how many times maybe you guys go through something and it's a trial, and it could be something that's it's normally very simple. Like the Facebook Live is typically very simple, but you have a roadblock and something happens. This is when, hey Janet, this is when it's most important. No, I don't smoke cigarettes, but thank you for caring. This is where it's most important to tap into your intuition. And how to tap into your intuition, this is how you do it. When something happens, you have to you have to remove your attention from the scenario, because when you have something in a chokehold, you cannot receive. You're not in a state of allowing. So what I did was I was breathing. I relaxed my mind. I put binaural beats on, and I asked my intuition to please help me. I said a prayer and I said to myself, your intuition is your inner knowing. Please help me, give me an answer. What can I do? And then I played with my dog. And Abraham Hicks, if you know Abraham Hicks, Esther Hicks, she writes and speaks about the law of attraction all the time. The main part of manifesting or receiving an answer to a prayer, whatever you want to call it, is surrendering, is in the letting go of it. Because and the way you do that, and Esther Hicks used to always say this: go pet a dog, go pet your cat, go cook something, go create something, write in your journal, go for a walk, do something else. It's basically distracting your mind from the thing that's really bothering you. Get your mind off of it in any way you can, something constructive, of course. And then the answer will flow in, and it will, just like last night, it was like, boom, the phone. And so, yes, would I have another solution? I got to drink my ketones. Would I have another solution? Yes, but it wasn't the best solution. The best solution was to get the video off the second phone. So I wanted to leave you with that. I wanted to also share with you that when you're doing mindset work, this is going to sound funny to you, you're going to be tested in ways, and this is how I felt last night, that you think, am I doing something wrong? Because that's how I felt last night. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what am I doing wrong here? And you're not doing anything wrong. It's like every new evolved version, you're going to be tested. And it's okay. Like, it's basically just saying, how bad do you want it? How disciplined are you going to be mindset-wise to say, I don't care what's thrown at me. I'm going to evolve. I'm going to get better. Even if it's 1% better every single day, I'm going to get better. So on that note, I have to jump. I'm in a homeopathic study group. I actually have a podcast that I do. I schedule a podcast episode every Monday. That's today, right? Yeah. I'm like, what's today? I scheduled it this morning. So check it out. It's my 5th episode. I've been doing a different topic every week. Like next week I'm going to do digestion. I'm going to do how to better your vision. Tips on holistic things I wish I would have known sooner in life. I did them already. The other ones that I've already done were on holistic ways to get rid of headaches. What else did I do? 17 ways to be more holistic, so you can clean up your, kitchen, your supplies and all that stuff. What else did I do? Headaches. Oh, hair loss. So if you want to tap into that holistic, you can go to my milkshake site, and it's the 4th link down. It's J9, your favorite holistic Jersey Girls podcast. So the last thing I'm just going to leave you with is that I am intermittent fasting right now. I'm on day 1 of 5. And I was telling my niece last night, I said, this is crazy. I actually found out through ketones. Ketones are the macronutrient I drink every single day. It's actually been a year now. I found out that I'm dyslexic. And I had no idea that I was. Like, if I say, I'm going to say easy words. If I would say brain focus, like if I would normally say brain focus, my brain says frame bocus. I take the first letters of both the words and I invert them. I didn't know that was dyslexia. I had no idea. So, I mean, it hasn't impacted my life, but it sounds weird. It's like, what are you saying? And so I learned from one of the doctors that when your brain's at rest, it's supposed to be at rest. And sometimes, most times like me, my brain's not at rest. It's busy. It's going. And so they did an actual scan of the brain. And after the ketones, the brain activity was more focused, more present. So I wanted to share that because it was something that I found when I was talking to my niece yesterday. I'm like, this is crazy town. So, yeah, I'm doing the 5-day I fast. I have one more ketone to go this evening. It's a protein ketone, an hour before bed. It helps you sleep and it helps you with anti-aging and all the good things that you want, especially when, over 40, you know what I'm saying? So in any case, I will see you guys tomorrow for angel cards. Tune in for Tuesday. Tuesdays are always angel cards. I will see you then. Have a good rest of your night. Share this out if called. Follow me on all platforms. It's Janine Brunetti. Have a good rest of your night. Ciao, ciao.